Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
What up? We here. All right. Trying to get everything situated. I'm a little late to the party, but that's okay. Listen, that's all right. But a little late to the party here. Not really. Market's not open yet, so no big deal. All right, let's mark out some stuff right quick. The close. Where's that? 750. Let's mark this out. Got to get Mancini's newsletter open. Need to post that. I haven't done that yet. What do we do? So we still didn't run down to sell side at 520. We got an hourly sell side down there, I believe. What up, Coach Fred? Let me see. Where's 520 at? Is that hourly I saw earlier? I thought I had that marked out somewhere. Wow, is that... Do we leave equal lows here? Let's see. Well, we're on the MAQ, so it's not going to matter if I find it here. I don't see it on the hourly. Was it 15 minutes? Got time here to mark some stuff out. Yeah, no, it's not on the 15-minute either. I don't know. I looked it up earlier and I thought I saw 520. I don't know. Anyways, still bearish here for sure. Kind of can draw a little trend line here on the 2-minute. If we don't open up with a gap, I think that it's not unreasonable to run that. What up, Trading Star? Well, Trading Star, I'm actually not married yet, but one day. Already had one of those, but not from trading. Not from trading. All right, let's get I want to get the newsletter posted, guys. I apologize for anybody who was waiting on the newsletter there. Did not get it posted today in time, but we're going to post it right now. And then we're going to mark the levels out and read it with you. Internet finally came back on literally just a few minutes ago. I was preparing to stream from Crystal's house again, but internet came on, so I shot home where we're got, you know, all of our screens and stuff at, and where I can actually see all the charts that I like to see and don't feel like I'm sort of flying blind in some of those scenarios. Right. Oh, come on. I hate it when it does that. Oh, no wonder I try to post the whole thing. I think, where was I even at? I don't even know. Okay, massive support. Oh, no wonder. Once I get the newsletter posted here, we'll start a giveaway as well. Let's get everything posted. I got to get Ninja open so that we have the ability to trade these levels if they happen to happen. Let's see here. I think we can get all that in there in this one. Okay. As always, no crystal balls, blah, blah, blah. Fix the issue with the streaming software. What up, Kid Poker? There was no real issue with the streaming software. I think it's a computer issue. What up, Miss K? I think I need a new laptop. I think my laptop sucks. Ultimately. Ultimately, I think that's the problem. The laptop sucks. I need a new one. I was going to try to hardwire it and see how that went, but yeah, it just keeps dropping. It keeps freezing. The other stuff's not doing it. My laptop is an MSI. It's a gaming laptop, but it was a cheaper one. I paid like $5.99 for it several years ago at this point. Probably 3-4 years ago at least. At least 3-4 years ago. All right. Let's get my Tick Private Trader loaded and my trade day. Perfect. Copy trader. Yes. Leader account is going to be take profit. We're going to go with a pre-allocation on this today. So these will go 1. These will go 3. 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. All right, perfect. Stop partying in Hungary with celebrities and buy a laptop. True. Very, very, very true. Definitely need to do that. Yeah, Kid Poker, nice little push down today. Question is, do we just push right back up, right? It's kind of the question. And I'm going to try to decipher an answer to that in just a moment. We're going to look and see what Mancini has to say about the whole situation. What he's thinking. What's his thought process? All right. Now, let's take a look at the newsletter as we got 3 minutes until open here. First, let me just go ahead and get the let's get the levels inputted. There's no point in reading it if you don't have the levels inputted, right? Basically going to be looking for what levels he's looking to engage. And just kind of go from there. Okay, I got the levels on the chart, and let's make sure we're on the ES. We are not. On micros, that could be detrimental to what we're trying to do. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Let's read. Eric, how's it going? 110 for a second payout. Let's go. Let's go, Kid Poker. Let's go. In terms of levels, I'd bid direct, holding a 10% long runner from 74.27. Fell breakdown. ES is chopping largely 74.24, 74.92. 74.24 is first support down. One could give a bid. F desperate to long. I won't buy this personally, so I'm not going to buy it. He would engage here, but below there, let's see. Ensure ES is grinding. 73.99 is a massive support. Instead of buying 73.99, wait for ES to defend, then recover 74.15. So you guys hear that. You can try along at 73.99 directly, but I want to engage this. 99 is a big support. If it fails, we likely sell hard. That's a ways down there, man. That's 45 points to the downside that I'm going to be waiting on. But okay, that's what we'll do. So the play tonight, 73.99, recover 74.15 for the long. So that's the play tonight. That's what we're going to be looking for. What up, Raul? Well, let's get on an account that we can actually trade here. Because I don't want to trade this. Actually, this is my fund of futures. This is fun. I really would rather trade... I'd rather switch over to an eval from Trader's Launch. Let's do that. And let's get on an eval here. Is that it? I don't even know if that's the right eval. Let me see here. Got to get this account. Oh, wait, account tab right there. 101. And then that one is, yes, 689 is the eval. So this is it. All right, we opened up here. Let's kind of go. Where's the drawing tools? There we go. Paste. There we are. So I was kind of watching this trend line here. We're popping up. ES up to 74.52. What do you say the first support down was? 75.30. Mm-hmm. 74.52 is a major level. Elevator down, ES put in, we saw 930. I'm just kind of reading here. Yeah, okay. All right. Just kind of reading. Are we watching the World Cup? Not really, Raul. I mean, like, I pay a little attention to it, but I'm not really watching it, to be honest. Open 766.25. All right, I'm going to try short here, guys, I think. I'm going to start building a short position. Let's make sure I am on the right account. Yeah. So I'm going to start building a short position here. And I'm really going to probably try to hold this for like the low down there, 580s. What up, Tony? I'm really going to try to hold this all the way down to the low. I think if ES gets back above 52, that'll kind of give me the idea to maybe just take the loss. So as long as it kind of holds below there, we'll stay in it. If it gets back above there, we'll just take it off. I think if we can make another run, kind of the thought process here is if we can make another run through here, I think you're going to see a pretty quick move down into the lows again. But we got a lot of consolidation kind of in this area. Did tap the 618 right there on that push up. So we'll see kind of what happens here. Lunchtime high is kind of like right there. 906. All right. What up, iTrades? Let's hit that like button, guys. Let's hit that like button. This is going to be one of those trades where I may have to hold this for quite the duration. Quite a while. And that's okay. That's all right. We're prepared to do that. Prepared to do that. Oh, let me, I need to figure out a way. Let me figure out a way to do this here. Let's see here. How do I do this? We'll save this. And then I'm going to need to post it somewhere. Actually, I can just do email, right? Yeah, I can just do email. Let's email it to myself. Let me take these flags off the pre-orb here. So funny that we're just right back into the pre-orb. Hello, futures trader. What caused last night's dump? I don't really know. Is this a PA trade now? You got to get better with discipline. Yeah, me too. You would look for a second stream? Yeah. Oh, you're at work ready to scream? Room says we bullish. Could be. I mean, we could be. Not saying we're not. I mean, we could be. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I just work here. I don't know what to tell you. I just work here, okay? I got a bearish, overall bearish bias right now, so I'm just going to go with it. I got $1,000 in drawdown on this account. We're just going to go with it, single micro, nothing crazy. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Just sort of grind back to the top side. Feels like it's at an area where it either starts to go back down or it doesn't, right? So, and we have a point of invalidation. Once we get to that point, we will take it off. We'll take it off. We'll take it off. See, Alpha doesn't think we're bullish. I don't know. I mean, to me, it seems like if we make another run at this trend line, we're going back down. But could definitely be wrong. All right, let me get this going here. Download. Open. Okay. Yeah, the PA account, you called this a myth account. We use it to take much. Uh-oh. Be careful with that, especially non-funded trades, as this is. this is a straight, I think, trade, you know? Could just go up. I don't know. Let me take a look at something right quick. What's the overall consensus in the chat? We're bearish or bullish? Hey, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Think after being down under 50 points, you may get a pop. Well, we did pop. Good poker. I mean, we did pop right here. It's 218-point pop, 15-point pop. Up in the afternoon there. I guess from what, 250? Last hour of the day, power hour kind of just grinded higher. What up, Francis? I mean, based on this kind of I kind of fibbed this range here, right? Just from this swing to here. If you fib from there to there, then we just hit OTE, right? Just hit that zone there. So this would kind of be the rejection area, right? That we'd be looking for. And if this area doesn't hold, then obviously I just get out. So if this area doesn't hold, we know that it's probably just going to push higher. Then we could take it and run it from there. That still, even there, puts the 50% of this at about that entire range. So I don't know, just playing off the range here. Single micro, nothing too crazy. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, if we lose, we lose, right? It's not a big deal. Single micro on an eval account, but I think it's okay. It's all right. Going to be firing up some Lucid accounts tomorrow. Okay, we are pushing up. I tried to get a couple of the kids to agree to come on tonight, to kind of take some trades, but they weren't about that life. I said, no, man, we can't do that. What up, Mo? You have zero trust in long or short. Yeah, I mean, you kind of just got to like go with it, right? Kind of just got to go with it. Again, ES back to the 52 here. I don't think I'm going to have an interest in adding. I'm just going to let this single micro ride. We might add if we get, you know, kind of key levels. I mean, like this could be a spot where we could add. But being that we only got $1,000 in drawdown, I'm not going to be too aggressive with it. What up, Keith? How's it going? I've mistakenly walked into the ladies' changing room, Mo. Well, Jules created that thumbnail. So Jules created the thumbnail, so I told her I would use it. So there we go. Smash the like before you type. Let's go. What up, Mo? You may have to wait for Tokyo. Nothing wrong with that. It's my facial expressing. Yeah, yeah. I know she did a good job with it, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. We'll throw it on there. Maybe it'll help, bring in some extra viewers. I don't know. I don't think she really thought that I would use it. I don't know. But that's me, yeah, it is what it is. We use it. If you don't know what it is, I'll show you guys the thumbnail here if you don't want to take a look at it. She probably picked a goofy picture on purpose. She's like, "Oh, he looks goofy here. Let me do it. Let me take that one." Or maybe she said, "Oh, he's handsome here. Let me use that picture." One or the other. What up, Trader 007? $98 away. Let's go. Can you build an app that gives you buy or sell signals based on Max Sparks? Yeah, Room, go ahead. Go ahead. So, all right. Crystal did get her payout approved, guys, with My Funded Future. She requested it moments ago at 554. $506 was approved immediately, and yeah, approved immediately. So she got 455 after the profit split. Nice. Mid thumbnail overstock tigers. Let's go. I'll try it, Room. I'll try it. Can you believe your payout was approved on June 10th and still not in bank yet? With Apex? Yes. Yeah. June 10th. That's probably stretching it a bit. Let's see. That's probably a little bit of a longer time if it's with Apex. Typically, so I requested a payout on the 19th, I believe, or it might have been the 18th. Let me pull it up. I'll show you guys. If it's the old legacy account, they just take longer. I mean, is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. 3.0 accounts are much, much faster. The legacy accounts are they're a little on the sluggish side. But it will come. It's just a matter of when. Let me look at mine. I haven't even checked mine. Let's see. Payouts. So I requested mine on the 18th. Today's the 23rd. And mine's still pending. 548 bucks. This is the I've had this account for a minute. That's a couple days. Just a couple of days. 176 traded days. Not very many payouts from this account for 176 trading days. This is the third one, at least. So 2,000 because I broke rules and I had to get max payout. 500. So this puts us at $3,000 in payouts on this one account. That's pretty good. It's not bad. Finally getting your first payout with Buellanox. Just checked your report for this account and the money has been withdrawn. Nice. Let's go, Kofer. Took forever, right? Kofer, Crystal just got approved for Buellanox payout too. The money was removed tonight as well. So she took $1,000, I think. So what up, Alpha? What's going on with you? You struggling? Are you getting a little struggle? I mean, listen, we all go through those patches. You just got to keep boxing, keep boxing. Listen, if if anybody here, like, you know, we'll look at Kofer. Like, if you look at Kofer's, what happened with her. So Kofer requested probably 4 or 5 payouts from Bulanox, and she was consistently denied for flipping days, right? But understanding what they consider a flip day has been tricky. Number one, and she could have easily just blew the account, right? Being frustrated with being denied. She didn't. Instead, Kofer can say how many traded days she has on that account. Um, she just kept plugging away on it. She got the flipping days under control, and yeah, she just got the first $1,500 from the account. Easily, she could have blew that account. Easily. But instead, she didn't let the frustration of getting the denials kind of overtake her, and yeah, she got the payout, $1,500. It makes the account a success. So yeah, every flip day is adding 5 extra trading days exactly, and then like that's tough to do. That's really tough to do. Yeah, weeks. It's tough. It's tough, but that's why we're just on a micro, just trading the slow markets here. But yeah, that's a testament to just keeping it going. And I think Kofer probably has what do you got, like 5 or 6K in there now? Kofer built up, maybe more than that. I don't remember what you told me one time before, but I can't remember. So, but a huge, you know, this is just that's a shout out to her, not, you know, or just being consistent, not taking no for an answer there, because easily could have just full ported and blew the account. So you got 10K in that account. Yeah, exactly. So imagine 10K. You've built up a 10K buffer, and your payouts are being denied. You're under the consistency rule. You followed every rule there is, except they got a flipping rule. They do have like a consistent sizing and a flipping rule. It's a little bit obscure, honestly. I wish it was a little more clear, but I think it, you know, it's tricky. It's tricky. Pulling back here to the open. ES kind of rejected that 52 area. That would have been a good spot to add there. Down 35 points off the 800s. So I like Apex too. I love the ability to buy 5 accounts at one time with Apex. I'm trying to get back funded with Take Profit Trader. Obviously, I'm about a little over halfway there. I'm trying to get max allocation with Trade Day, and I'm trying to get eventually we're going to go back to max allocation on Apex. We'll go back to 20. But yeah, we're going to try to get Lucid as well. I've got the one funded account with Bulanox right now. So yeah, just trying to spread the love out around all the props. I've got the Tradeify funded, my funded futures, Traders Launch. Just trying to get accounts with everybody. Spread the love. Let's get those payouts rocking. So you made full profit on taking my proven setup backwards today. That's crazy. That's crazy, Alpha. But hey, if it works, it works. If it works, it works. Condivergence in the house, gifting 5 memberships. Let's go. Miss K, Mo, iTrades, Coach Fred, and Raul are the lucky winners of the membership giveaway there. Thank you, Condivergence. You the man. What's up, Neo? They do weeks. So like if you only flip 2 days, it's a non-issue. Right? Anything beyond the 2 days, like the issue comes in where it's like, what do they consider a flip day? And I think I would say to be safe, I would have 30% of my largest day be my minimum profit target. So if your largest day is $1,000, I would say at least $300 in profit on your smallest day. That's what I would say to just keep it safe. So Oh, you didn't get one? Yeah, it's random. You took 3 daily loss limits on this PA over the last month. Listen, though, the daily loss limit saved you there. So, check the gifted list. Do I know who you are, Kind Divergence? Of course. The short is green room. It is. Like I said, we break this trend line here. Watching the 5 minute as well. Approaching the trend line. If we break this trend line, we're off to the races. Off to the races. $1,500 instead of maybe $600. Yes. Let's see if we can break this trend line here. Break the trend line. We're running. Would like to see the 5 minute break as well. 5 minutes a little lower than the 2 minute here. Approaching the 5 minute trend line here. 1 minute left on this 5 minute candle. 2 minute breaking the trend line, closing below. Well, I go body to. I like to go wick to body, but if you go wick to wick here, we're still technically above the trend line. Same thing on the 5 minute. So we'll see. 30 seconds. Let's see if we can close below the 21 EMA on the 5 minute. It's sitting at 735. Be a good, it would be pretty good if we could close below that. Let's see if it wants to push down. Looking for a pretty big trade here. I don't have to do this. Am I going to make member emojis? I don't know. I should. I'm just like weird, Miss K. Like I don't know. I don't do stuff like I don't know. I'm not creative, I guess is what I should say. I'm not creative. All right, opening approaching 50 points. Yeah, I'm a guy. Exactly. Yeah, it's just I'm just not that creative. Just not. Into the whole number here, 700s. This might not be a bad place for me to just exit, but looking for more. Looking for more. Guys, if you haven't already hit that like button for me. Bouncing off the 5 minute trend line here. Again, could exit. We got a pivot point right here as well. Whole number. Yeah, we are in the 21 and the 9. You made a new emblem for your trading group. Let's go. Send it, post it in Discord. Let's see what it looks like. Exited $99. Nice room. Let's go. Not a bad area to exit. I mean, really, it's not. I'm going to hold it because I know if it breaks, it could be downtown here. Weeks wins. Oh, nice. There we go, pushing through it. We get the break here, it should go. Well, we got the max signal. I don't know if that's long or short. I'm not sure. We'll have to check the indicator from Room Beach to see if that's a long or a short signal. Max, chill, bro. I literally laid my phone on the desk and you hear the bump from me laying my phone on the desk, and that's why he's barking. Yeah, I noticed your dog in the middle. I didn't know if it was your dog, but I was like, okay, I thought it was a wolf at first or something. So, you would have been getting another payout if you shorted? Yeah. iTrade says, what up, Max? That's all right. There's going to be more opportunities. Kid poker. Gonna for sure be more opportunities. ES is kind of approaching another support level here at the 36 as well. Again, we're looking for the ES to get back down there and test 7,400 tonight. That's the idea. Let's see if we can break through here. The 5 minutes holding up here on the 5-minute trend line for now, not closing below, really kind of just bouncing off of it. But I'm going to hold it. Might end up being a bad thing, but we'll see. This could be a thing where the next candle kind of pushes through there. I mean, a safe, so like on the 5-minute here, a safe target on a breakthrough would be 644. You could say 645 on a breakthrough there. If we close below 90, I think that comes pretty quick. Got a couple of ledges of support there on the 5 that are pretty kind of clustered together. 631, 605, and then obviously the low 577. So yeah, I'm short, Treff. I'm short from 753, looking for this trend line to break. Really kind of using the Mancini levels. He thinks that an A+ setup is a retest of 7,400. So I'm looking for us to get down there. May not happen. He did say 7,436 or 7,430 was the first sort of support down. So we'll be watching that level to see how we react. So now we've created a 5-minute bearish gap here. So basically I'm going to use that as my stop. If we inverse that gap back to the upside, I'll probably just be out. So hold below that 5-minute gap. You want to see if we're truly bearish, you want to see every bearish PD array kind of hold. It's the idea. Got a new 15-minute candle here. If it doesn't hold, we'll just take it off. I could potentially add at like 740 for a scalp. Could. Don't think I will. Your indicator says pull back to at least. Yeah, that's why you're yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. We're also there's a lot of reason here why we would bounce here, right? I mean, we got the trend line, we got a pivot, we got the whole number. So but just gonna hold through it. Stick with the 1 micro play. I think that's kind of the thing to do here. We're going to do it a little different. Instead of taking a bunch of trades tonight, we're just going to stick with the 1 trade idea. I'm not sure what's the best way. You know, is it better to enter multiple times and take 5-10 points at a time? Or is it better to enter once and take 150 points? I don't know. This is 50% of New York, 15-minute candle. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about gold room, to be honest with you. I forgot all about gold. Gold kind of is just pushing lower. I would have bought that level there, most likely. Yeah. Would have bought that level for a point. Why is Spielenox not, is it connected? What is going on with my Spielenox? I don't understand why it's not showing my account. You want to test the indicator? Okay. Let me see if my Spielenox account's on there. Yeah, there it is. I was like, where'd it go? So that level technically has kind of already been hit. Let's look to the left here. That 408 1.4 I like quite a bit. $408.1.4 we could take. I could also take the 4. I could do this one as well. 11 ticks with 10 micros. I'll throw out some orders here. I like this lower level though more, but all right, we'll keep kind of an eye on that. There we go. It's finally breaking the trend line. Finally breaking the trend line. Let's go. ES breaking 36 here. Next level of support on ES is at 30. Next level on Nasdaq is 644. A good exit point would be 644, guys. I don't hate that area for an exit. So we'll mark these levels out just so you guys know. 644 is your next level of support. And then below that, you got 631. It starts to get really tight. A lot of levels of support down here below that 644, then 605, and then low of day. So there we go. Getting some acceleration after the close of that 5-minute candle. All right, guys, I'm going to take this off at 50. I'm going to take a full 104 points for $200. $200. So that's the safe play. So I think that's the play I'm going to do here. It's going to have the ES approaching that 30 level, which is a little bit of a support zone on the ES as well. And yeah. The myth is cooking. That's right. ES down to 31. Yeah, I want to see. Did GC take the limit? Not yet. I didn't hear it. I'll hear it when it enters me. I'll hear it. So yeah, ES down to 31 there. That is your next level of support. So I could move my stop to say here. I mean, I could. I don't think that's a horrible idea. Really want to see this hold kind of below like 705 area. Something like that. I don't even really want it up that high. Your indicator won't pick that up. Yeah, it's an old swing. Yeah, it is. And it's kind of already been tagged, to be honest with you, but I think it's okay. I think it's low enough to where it's okay. 666 is the previous day close. Okay, well, that's right where we bounced off of, huh? 661. What up, Adam? How you doing? Let's go smoke this trade. Give us our 100 points. I want my 100 points. I want my 100 points. What up, Lexi? Doing good, doing good. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. How does it get down there to 53? It just does not. I mean, it gave me the 100 points. And then it bounced. A swing? Yeah, it could be. I'll look at it in a moment. I'll split it in a minute. Should have held your trade. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. You don't need everything, right? You just need a little piece. You don't need it all. Oh, come on. How's it going to come so close, guys? It just tickled me there. 2 points away. It tickled me. All right, I'm taking my 150 bucks here, guys. I think. Am I? Am I going to take it? I think it goes down more, though. All right, I'm going to move the stop down to 75. That gives me the 75 points. And let's see if it can kind of continue lower here. Oh, actually, we can go 78. I'm locking in the 75 points, you know. It's going to go down here, though. It's going to. I know it's going to. You know what? This is an end of day account. Let's lock in 50. We don't need to lock in the 75 there. No reason. This is end of day. And I know it's going down. I know it's going to go here. It's going to go lower. Bouncing at the 31 there on the ES, which is where we kind of expected it to, right? Your bot set a limit on gold. Let me take a look. Yeah, you got a swing there, huh? Just created a swing. Did it? Yeah, it did. No. So I would have got stopped out there had I left my stop there. Let's see what happens. Okay. I'm going to play this correctly, I think. 729. I'm going to move my stop to where it actually needs to be here. And I'm not even going to care if it stops me out. It's fine, right? So I'm going to put my stop where it needs to be. And if it stops me out, that's just fine. It's okay. That's where the stop is supposed to be. Limit 415.8. Jump to 29,000. Woof. It's a ways down there. Could happen though. You never know. What up, Sovereignty? I hate when I do this. Like I start the trade off with extreme patience, and then I'm like, oh, I want to lock some in. I'm going to get so close to my target. There's no point in doing that. Like, let's just trust the trade and let it hit the target. Bang. Let's go. That's how you trust the trade. Thank you very much. Welcome to the 100 points in Asia. Let's go. Trust it to one tick me? Yeah. Oh. Take the money and run. Yeah, 200 bucks there. I mean, that's what we can do. Let's see here. I'm going to split the screen here with gold, I guess. Split the screen with gold. We did create a new swing here. So I'm going to look for, I mean, this is a funded account on gold over here. It is a 25K. So I am kind of risking the account. But so again, if you're still in this short, guys, I mean, how we react to these levels right here is very important. If we get below this, if we can get below these levels, you're looking at 520. You're looking at down into the 300s potentially. You only need 100, yeah. Yeah, the bot's accurate so far. Again, I mean, this, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at on the 5 minute. Like, this is the setup on the 5. So this is what I'm looking at, right? I'm marking out every parish PD array on the way down. We're looking for those to hold. We got a trend line break. Here's the support levels. It's just, these are basically rejection blocks on the 5 minute, right? Don't really have very big wicks on them, which is a good sign. But if we can get candle close below these areas, very, very good sign that we're going to run that 577. Higher time frame, looking to push down into the lower 5s, 520s. But that's basically what I was looking for there. That's what I was looking at when I entered that trade. Sorry, guys, everything disappeared, so I got to click on all this to get it back up. All right. You shouldn't go long yet. No. Simple trader, I struggle too. Previous day low 577. Yeah, Cooper, I think that's the ultimate draw. I think that's probably where we're going to go. But think about it like from this perspective, from a fib perspective, right? If we're going to bounce, where are we going to bounce at? If we're going to bounce, we're in that golden pocket here. So if we're going to bounce, this is where we bounce. You kind of close below this last level of defense here, close below there, and then it's the lows are in order. So that's why I marked these levels out on the 5 minute. Yes, down to 30. Yeah, and 30 was the next level of support that Mancini called out. Oddly enough, he mentioned 30 in his newsletter, right? However, he did not mention 30. Like if we look at his levels, 30's not on there. So it's a little weird. Good thing I read the newsletter and knew that 30. So it says my general lean is ES can back to, oh, that was that's 75.30, not 74.30. Where was that at? Maybe maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 30 wasn't a thing. 75.30 is what he mentions, not 74.30. Ah, well, that makes sense. Okay, so that's why it's not on there. Gotcha. That's okay, though. Even though we bounced, it is odd that I was thinking that we bounced right off 30. But you see why I exit there. Look at the reaction. Look at the reaction, guys. Like, you know, that's already a 30-point bounce almost. It's kind of crazy. I got a message, Husk. I got a message, Husk. I got to tell him that I got the stuff. Does he have? I'm gonna say I got. We're making a deal here. We're making a deal here. It's a drug deal. Wild Deuces, I am giving away I don't know yet. What do we want? What do we think? We got options. We got options tonight. Your gold trade canceled? Why did it cancel? This has not been tested yet. I wouldn't cancel it yet. Maybe that's why the late win rate is low. Could be. What up, Gen X? You did gold long for limit order. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. We got option. We got options. I think I have a Take Profit Trader 50K. I have a Lucid Flex. I have a My Funded Futures 50K Rapid. And we got some Apex codes. So. Oh, it canceled at the first bar close. No. I don't know. I mean, it's still valid for me. I'm going to leave it on there. I actually like that level a lot. I'm kind of curious. Did this go down 15 points off this first entry? Nope. Sure didn't. Not yet. So we can go with any of those. I did have a conference call today with Take Profit Trader. Made some suggestions. We'll see if ultimately they come to fruition or not. A couple of the suggestions. Well, they asked me a couple of things. So they said instead of 3 150Ks, what if they gave like 8 to 10 25Ks to give away? And I said, yes, I like that. Let's go with the 8 to 10 25Ks instead of 3 150s. And then also another thing that I suggested was like payout certificates. When you get a payout, make it a certificate, because that way, you know, these affiliates who try to portray affiliate payouts as payouts, that kind of eliminates that, because if you can't show your payout certificate, now those can obviously be edited, right? But, you know, small thing. And then obviously I said, don't do the 30% sell anymore. Stick to the 40% or higher. And then the other thing was, you know, the intraday trailing in funded, obviously it would be nice if they did away with that, but you know, I don't think that's going to happen. But hey, you ask me what I think, I'm going to think it. I'm going to suggest it. So we'll see. Yeah, I think the 25Ks would be amazing. If they go to the 25Ks, I think it'd be awesome, because I was just telling them, like, they have a lot of value, right? They have a lot of value, the 25Ks, with the no daily, or the no consistency rule. So you had to get a new computer. Oh, that's crazy. Kid Poker. Yeah, I like it. 1500 to 1500. Still a 5-day to pass. Yeah, still is 5-day to pass. I didn't mention that because to me, like, it's not that big a deal, but I guess that is something I could have mentioned. Yeah, 150K is hard to pass. I mean, I've been working on these only for about 2 weeks. I mean, we're swinging, right? We're swinging. We're up about 5K, 5,500 on these two and 5K on that one, or 55. Well, no, about 5,500 on all of them. So I'm trying to get those there, but I should have had a $750 winner today. Unfortunately, I mismanaged my trade. Yeah, 3 days would be nice. You could flip though after the third day, really, with the 50% consistency rule. So you bought a Lucid with my code today. You would have got a TPT user code if they had a one-time fee. Suggest that to them. Oh, one-time fee. Oh, so no rebills. Simple trader. Okay, I get what you're saying. Good idea. That's not a bad idea. I don't let my accounts from TPT rebill personally. I guess unless you have like the 50% off. So yeah, exactly, Coper. Exactly. Oh, because it's expensive, you prefer the 5 days? Yeah. You still want your 50% off rebill. That's what I'm saying. So he did also mention that they plan to have more flash sales. So they plan on having more like 45%, 50% off, where it's only like a day or two. The sale's only a couple of days. stuff like that. Super nice guy. He's been there since December in the affiliate manager position, and he's the first one to ever reach out to me. The previous one I never heard from. So nice of him to reach out to me. Super nice guy. We talked for about 30 minutes. Seemed genuine, listened to what I had to say, and yeah, nice. Yeah, I don't know when that stuff will happen. I mean, obviously it's a big deal for them to have sales like that, but you know, he did say that they plan on having more sales like that. So we're behind this month on our affiliates as far as like getting to the giveaways. Show you guys where we're at. I don't know how many other people show you guys this. Does anybody else show you this, or is it just me? So you can see we need 35 more sales to get to the 350K accounts. Obviously, I already gave away one of these 50K accounts, so I got one more left to give away. I need 35 more purchases to get to the diamond level. Normally, we would be to this level by about the 10th day of the month. So this month's definitely slow, but I think it's because the month started off with that 30% off sale and not the 40% off. So something like that. Sometimes you're working on other values you don't want to be rushed to pass. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, simple trader. I like the non-rebills as well. Just gives you time to just take your time, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, the problem is, even with the non-rebill ones, like for some reason, the last time I had the Lucid accounts, I blew those on day one. And then the funded accounts, I traded gold on those. And I don't know, stupid. A few $100 away from payout. And yeah. Sales drop at 30%. For sure. Yeah. I told him that. I was like, nobody liked the 30%. And he said, yeah, we saw that. It reflected in their numbers as well. So. But yeah, I don't normally, and I'm not one of those influencers like or affiliates that, you know, I'm not reaching out begging for accounts every month. I'm not like, oh, can I have some free accounts? Like I pretty much, you know, if they give them to me, they give them to me. If they don't, they don't. So once that was lifted, take profit was back in play. Yeah. I agree. I'm trying to get back. I got 3 150Ks, man. I'm really trying to trade the ES, and I'm taking bigger swings on the ES, guys. As you see, I'm trading 3 minis on the ES on those, yeah, on the 150K. So I'm risking, you know, anywhere between 750 and 1250 per trade, looking for about the same per trade. So kind of a 1-to-1. Today I mismanaged the trade. I got in early, panicked, got out, took the loss. I took the 750 loss. If I had put the stop where it needed to be, it ended up hitting the target, but it's one of those things. The 40% is easy to swing. Yeah. With that bump on the reset fees. You're good. You're not good with ES. Yeah, Coper, it takes a little more patience, right? It really does. That's why, you know, I used to only trade the ES and I went away from it. I thought people who traded Nasdaq were crazy. And then I started trading and I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. Like instant gratification or instant death. You know, that's the two options. You can see gold's kind of just been riding this 21 EMA down, right? Look at that. Since it crossed under it, it's kind of just been riding it. You can almost sell every touch of it, right? I don't personally short gold. Very, very rare that you see me short gold, but I suppose you could. Simple trader on the gold, I'm going for 1 point. 11 ticks, actually. 1.1 points. You can go for 5. I've kind of went away from that because I'm going bigger size. So the bigger size, I'm okay with a $100 trade. So I'm going to go for 1 point. How hard can it be? It's just a point, right? It's just a point. You've been struggling with the divergence on ES and NQ. The thing is, Coper, you really, one of the ways that you can take control of the divergences um, is to only use those at hourly swing highs and swing lows, 4 hour swing highs and swing lows, and don't use the divergence at anything other than that. You know, that's kind of the way I try to do it. I haven't been paying as much to them lately. What's the best deal right now with My Fun Futures? You got 20% off the Rapid account, 40% off the Builder, and I think 20%, is it 30% off of the Pro account? 50% off if you're a new user. So 20% off Rapid. I don't know. Do you get 20% off the Flex as well? I'm not sure. But the Builder, I think, has the highest discount right now, 40%, I believe. So code MM for the best deals. I personally, my favorite account with My Funded Futures is the Flex. I think it's the easiest account to get the payout with. You only have to have 5 days of $100 or more to take a payout on the Flex, with a minimum amount of $500 in profit. So the Flex is my favorite account with them. So yeah, Cover, it's been tricky. It has been tricky. But I tend to use ES as kind of the front running indice here. So like right now I'm watching the ES hold below 74.36. That was kind of the level that we needed to lose earlier. If it gets back above 36 here, we might want to push back up and kind of retest 52. I'd like to see ES hold below 36 at this level and just push back down. So we just retapped into a 5-minute bearish gap over here, as I showed you this chart earlier. So if we're truly going down, right? If we're truly going down, you want to see these, any PD array that's kind of created, you want to see that just continue to hold, right? On the 5-minute, a little bit of a higher time frame, not the highest of time frames, but you know, I don't really want to see this back above 92, 93. I mean, it could go up and test the top side of it. This is a pretty small gap, but yeah, you kind of want to just see that hold there. Looking more like a bear flag here, really, right? Nice little bear flag look. You just got in a short. Let's go. Dump it. PD array is just like any sort of like fair value gap, order block, whatever that, whatever. It's just like you just want to see those hold. Now, a really strong idea would be if ES gets back below, or Nasdaq closes below 640 on the 5-minute. Then you could rest a stop at 680. It's about a 40-point stop. Take that trade and target the low 577. Still would have a nice, what would that be? Yeah, 62 points with a 40-point stop. So a little 1.5 to 1. $200 in profit. Let's go, Kofer. Nice job. Also, what happened here? We didn't quite tap the 21 EMA, right? Didn't quite get there. But this is a trade I love during the Asia session where you push up, you make a new low, you push up into the 21 EMA, you get back below the second candle, you short it there, stop here, target the low, right? That's a trade that I love to take. Obviously, I'm up $200, so I'm going to be really selective what I take going forward. Max is giving us a signal here. Let's see what he's talking about. He's giving us a signal. I don't know what it means. I was like, what is that? Just needs to give us a heads which way he's saying for. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which way you mean. I mean, I guess down. I guess he means down. I don't know. Looks like we might get tagged in here on this long. I don't love taking these trades like we're right here near the top of the hour, but I don't know. We're gonna take it and see. We'll see what happens. And if this trade wins, I may not be greedy here. I might I'm considering moving the take profit up a little bit. Considering it. I could move it up to like 3 points and go stop to break even at 1 point and just see what happens. I don't know. What up, Palm Tree? You were looking at my stream thumbnail for 3 minutes. It's me. It's me. Man, this thing is looking bearish over here on the old NQ. Back to the 44 here. Nice bearish engulfing candle here. It's actually going to kind of tempt me to take a trade here if it... I mean, it's a 40-point stop. 40-point stop there. What could I take that on? I could take that on... I could take that over here on my on one of my trade day accounts. Kid Poker, did you take the long? You didn't long. Come on, Gold. Don't you do me that way. If you're going to tag me in, tag me in. Don't tease me. Come on, Gold. If you wanted to start streaming, what's the best way to go about it? You just have to be consistent. You have to put in the hours. Stream every session. London. Start with London, probably. I used to stream London every night, and there's a reason for that, to pick up viewers, to pick up followers. Worst time for me to stream when, as far as like where I live, but look at that crap, guys. That literally came 2 ticks from me and bounced. Rude. Tagged in now. That is not good. We are getting just destroyed here on gold here. Destroyed. NQ sell, yeah, NQ just ripped through there. It actually created that OB and just went right away. I wasn't even looking, but it did create the OB. I was considering a trade there, but yeah, I missed it. It's all right. I missed it. We missed it. This account might not survive, guys. I don't know. Just broke your mouse? Don't do that. Don't do that, Kid Poker. We'll be patient here. So Nasdaq is testing the 600 there. That next breakthrough 90s probably gets that run lower into the 70s. See if we can bounce here. Nothing a little DCA can't fix. Maybe. Got to be careful DCA in this big a size in gold though, because we don't have that much. Like I said, we only have 1,500 in drawdown, so we don't want to. And the thing is, I could take it off right now for like $150 loss. As soon as I do that, though, it'll just win. Down 90 points. That sucks, dude. Remember, Kid Poker, we talked about it before, like sometimes just accepting the loss. You know what I mean? Oh. Oh, man. 2 minutes left on this candle. Yeah, that sucks, Kid Poker. What up, Just Ain't Right? All right, Kid Poker. Nice little breakaway there to the downside on the NQ. Give me a little bounce here, gold. Get me out of this. I'd appreciate it. I would appreciate it. All right, starting to bounce over here on the NQ. A little bounce off the 600s there. ES getting back above 24. You could squeeze here. Could get a little squeeze going here. What's up, Lassifer? Doing all right, doing all right. Mini pump and open, then dumps, yeah. I don't think he'll lose the account, Austin. I think it'll just be daily loss limit at worse. But sucks either way. Man, I am tempted to long ES here. I am tempted long, but not going to. I'm going to wait. Play the level that I want. I want 73.99, so. TO's bounce line on ES. Okay, cool. I do not like how gold is just stalling here. I mean, it's okay. This new candle needs to push back up, though, and get me out. New candle gets below the low, I'm in trouble. We need a pop on the new candle here. Retest this. Squeeze through that 117 here. I'll go stop to break even if we can hit that. Hit that first target. Took those initial shorts at open with me earlier. Let's go. Nice job, Pegasus. This 5-minute candle does not have a wick on the top of it. Neither does this one. So that's kind of interesting. I am kind of tempted to take this gold trade off, to be honest. Just eat the loss, but not going to do it. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. Let it do its thing. We'll see what happens. I think it can squeeze here. There we go. All right, now I'm going to go stop to break even. We're going to see if this thing can run. Got a 1 micro here, see if we get a few extra points. Extra 50 bucks maybe. Could have taken that long on ES there. Paid 6 points already. I mean, I was tempted. I like the V-shape, kind of the V-shaped nature of that there, but yeah, I got stopped out over here, but that's okay. I was going to look and see, did ES, so ES did not quite run that low either at the 15. Yeah, I like the V shape there, but like, man, it's just not the level I'm looking for really. So, Kid Poker hopefully is getting saved here. He said he was down 90 points. Man, he's only down 25 or 30 now. I think maybe get out. I don't know. This thing is looking pretty strong. Again, same idea as before, right? I think if he's in front of the computer, he should be getting out right here. So the idea. Oh wait, I haven't. Really? The idea is the same, right? You want to see this bearish gap hold, right? Same idea. Every bearish gap on the way down has just been holding. So same kind of idea here. You want to see that hold on the 5-minute. This is kind of the line in the sand, 650s. You get above the 650s here, man, we could maybe make a run back up to the 700s here to this wick. 690. So green on that Bulenox funded account there, probably $90 or something, 83. Would have been 100 if I took that last micro off there, but decided not to. Somebody at my door. I'll be right back. All right, my sister's here and her daughter, my niece. Oh, there we go, guys. It's pushing up again, 670s. So we just created another swing here as well, guys. Let's see here. Nice drop there, right? Didn't quite hit the target like we thought it might, but that's okay. That's all right. And they rung the doorbell, and I was like, nobody ever rings that doorbell. I was like, what? That's why I was a little weirded out by it. I was like, who is that? So you see on the 5-minute here, we're almost going to inverse back up. Now, interesting enough, is this an A+ long setup? Probably not. I would say it's probably like a C setup on the 5-minute. Like if we closed above like 672, I mean, your first target would be 17 points to the break even, and you'd be risking around 40. So I think it could work, but it's not a trade that I would take when we come so close to the sell side liquidity down there. To me, it doesn't make all that much sense to come that close to the sell side and not hit it. 50% would be a retest of 695 on this pushback up. Could happen. Again, I mean, it could work. You got 2.5 minutes left on this candle. And gold did just create another swing. If you, you know, man, do I want to try it? After going through what I just went through on that gold trade, I don't know if I want to try that one now. At like 7:20 in the afternoon. I mean, it's not horrible. You know, if I don't take it, it's going to work right away. It's going to work right away if I don't take it. I'm going to take it with 5 mics. So I'm going to take it with 5 micros. I'm going to size down here. Be $55. We could take this with, you know, we could add at 110 as well to get into a full-size position here. Potentially, if it just pushes through there. Potentially. Max is barking non-stop in there. I have to shut my door. So you can see how it's kind of rejecting that area there on the 5-minute on the NQ. Eric, going to be looking for a bounce. 5 mics large. Yes, large. 5 mics. Five mics. And it bounced right there off of it again. Just did not. That's 2 times in a row where it came so close to tagging us into that long and it just pops. Oh man, do I want to try this? I would be risking about $60 or $70 to take this long here. Stop to break even would be 89. That would also kind of be a scale spot. I guess I could go 2 micros. It's just not an A+ setup. It's not. It's more along the lines of like a C or a B-. 10 seconds left here. I don't think it's going to be a clean close anyway. Doesn't look like it. Nope. So that's out. If it doesn't close on that candle, it's probably not going to be a valid trade anyway. So we'll just wait. Usually when you get a dirty close like that, so close to the top of the gap, it kind of just starts to push down. Let's see if this goes more like a bear flag and goes bearish engulfing here. Back down, close maybe below 610. I kind of lean towards that probably happening. So, yeah, I'm thinking if we just kind of knife back through here, get back down here, close below 610, probably gonna just make the new lows finally. Still got kind of a short-term trend line here too. If we draw one from right here, I know I don't normally like to draw them from that area, but you did kind of break that. Kind of interesting. I'm not really paying attention over here to gold. Let's see if it comes back down here and gets me. We are kind of building an idiot box here. So theoretically, if we just kind of stay in this box, right? These are 5-minute candles. This is kind of an idiot box. Stay inside this range. Should be all right, but I will add down at 110.1 if it's not knifing. If it knifes through there, I'll take the backdoor action on it. Obviously, I'd rather it just bounce at 113.3 here. That'd be ideal. Give me my 1 point. Give me the 1 point and get out of the way. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Enter the giveaway, ! MM in the chat. Going to give you a choice. Take Profit Trader, Apex, My Funded Futures, or Lucid. Let's go. Whatever your pleasure. You can pick one of those. So ES is kind of looking like it's wanting to break down that 74.36 level, get back above it. I think we're going to push through the 700 here, but this 5-minute chart, just with that dirty close there, it's going to be invalid. You still got more than 2.5 minutes left on this candle. Exactly, Trev. That's what she said. 90% off Apex is still going on, guys. The only prop firm where my code is MYTH, M-Y-T-H. You see it right above my big tater there. Every other prop firm, the code is MM. Bulanox is 90% off with 75% off option 2. So if you want to do an end-of-day account with Bulanox, option 2 is 75% off. I think that's MM1 for that one. My Funded Futures up to 40% off. Take Profit Trader 40% off. Trade Day 30% off. Tradeify 35% off, I believe. Funded Futures Network. Buy one, get one free with a 50% off. Day Traders is 80% off. Lucid up to 50% off. Traders Launch 15% off. Yeah, I think I'm missing one on here too. Who am I missing? I think I have Funded Next as well. I think I do have a code with Funded Next. Should be. Code MM with all those. Yeah. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. Do not use MM on Apex. No! No! Will M&Q recover some of this by Friday? For sure. We're not going to continue just to go down, right? It's going to eventually go back up. What is best for futures trading? What prop firm is best? I'm going to say Take Profit Trader first. Well, it depends on where you're at in your journey, first of all. If you're new here, if you're new to trading, I would say Buell & Ox or Apex because they're cheaper up front. If you're got a little bit of experience and you don't mind spending a little more money with no activation fee, I'd go with Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, Trade Day, Lucid. All of those are going to be great options. So it really just depends on where you're at in your trading journey. Code MM and not code myth like I was trying for 5 minutes. That's right. Code MM on everything except for Apex. I'm going to reach out to Apex one more time to see if maybe, I got a new affiliate manager. I'm going to see if maybe he will do something for me. I don't know. Yep. Let me see if I can talk my niece to come in here being on camera. Hold on. Say hey to everyone. You just have to get into the camera. So you look right here. Lean over here and say hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Her name is Alan. There they are up there.
This is my uncle. He's awesome.
That's my niece, Gracie. Her mom's over there, but she's unimportant. You know how to use meth?
Do you know how to use meth?
No, not hers. They were talking about my code because my code is myth on some of them.
Myth.
Yeah, on one prop.
All right, we'll see you later.
Bye, see ya.
I'm about to drop that off today.
Alrighty. Yep, they hardly ever over here, so figure we try to trick her into getting on the stream. They just stopped by for a minute, so. Man, Gold's just kind of creating a new little, just staying in the idiot box here, huh? We are nice. Please say hi. Yeah. Don't be rude. This could be a spot where you could get some short points. I mean, it could be. I don't know that I'm going to try it, but, you're kind of like, you're testing the midpoint of that. I mean, we're at the 50%, right? We're at the 50% here. So if you're still bearish bias, this could be a point where you could try it again. Right at the 50%. Look at that reaction off the 50% there. Price shot up and then dumped whole night. Yeah, it did, Pegasus, for sure. It did for sure. I could maybe, man, 25 points. I actually might try a little short here myself. I think I'm going to try a little short, guys. I think I might set a limit at 661. The problem is, how big does the stop loss have to be? Man, that's kind of big. Yeah, the stop loss is kind of big here. I don't know. I mean, we consider a short at 661 with a stop at 694. Made 150, but you're still down 50. Short now? I don't know, Samuel. I'm waiting to see. You want to get to 700s a bit? Yeah, it could. It could make another little shove higher here. Here's the thing, guys. If we close above on the 5-minute 702, then I think we're probably going to 729. So we'll see kind of what happens. Close above 702, probably going to 729. Somewhere up in here, potentially. If we close above 702, I think that's where it's going. All right, about to get tagged in potentially on gold. Let's be ready here just in case we need to add. I'm not just going to blindly add. I'll take it like if it just death candles through here, I'm not going to add. And if it death candles through there, I'm up about $100. I may just take it off if it does that. So. The reason I'm saying 661, that puts you below the EMAs. Kind of puts you below this candle here and puts you below the EMAs. And I think you could go stop to break even there at 651. So we'll see what happens. New 15-minute candle here as well. Let's see what happens. Does this push us down or not? Pay attention to both charts here because I got orders out on both. Again, I'm waiting for extra confirmation over here on the NQ. I think 661 gives you good confirmation. And then I'm going to go break even 651 area and see if it can run down to the 35s. That's the idea. All right, tagged in on gold, looks like. See if we can just get the straight bounce here or not. Gold's just kind of knifing here. Just looking for a little bouncy poo on gold. That's it. Just nothing crazy. A little bouncy poo poo. Tagged into the short here on NQ, guys. Gonna go stop to break even at 50. Oh, crap. Gold's pulling back here. I'm trying to pay attention to both. NQ opening, selling setup right now. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to add at 110, guys. I don't think I'm going to add. Watching the NQ here. I want to see it touch 50, and I'm going to go break even. You guys, I'll show you the trade in a moment on the NQ. I'm trying to watch both. I'm short from 61, though, like I talked about. Stop to break even here. All right, stop to break even. I'm looking for that run. The continuation down to 36. Come on. Come on, let's go. Locking in 9 points here. I'm actually going to lock in 10. Push it. Push that thing down. Bounce gold. Push this down. Bounce gold. Come on. Push it down there. Get through 40. Get through 40. New candle here. Needs to push directly straight down right here. No holding up. I'm going to get stopped. Come on. Get down there. Get down there. Trailing, trailing, trailing. Trailing, trailing, trailing. Yeah. Come on. Go. $15 points here. 13 points. Come on. You got more. 15 points. Locked in. $300. This is a funded account. All right. Stopped out. All right, I'm going to keep a tight rein on the gold trade here. I'm not going to give it too much. I don't know how much room I want to give this. Couldn't even get 1 point off that level. It's crazy. Yeah, the NQ is going to hit that level. I know it is, but I wasn't going to give that much room. I was going to trail that very tight in with a mini there. So why did I take that trade, guys? Same idea here, right? 21 EMA on the 5, pushed into it, got back below the next candle's low. Of course, I could have taken it higher, but I chose not to. I could have gotten in. I could have gotten in off the 2-minute here, but I chose to wait until we got below the EMAs, which turns out to be the right play. I mean, either way would have paid, I guess, but So I'm up 245. This is the same funded account here that I just took that trade on. I missed that ad. I wanted to kind of hit the back door on that. I missed it. All right, I'm going to hit the back door on this time, but I am going to put a hard stop below the wick. So we might just be giving all of our profit back here, though, because gold is just dumping. Yeah, we're break even right now. Well, down 12 points. Yeah, probably if it loses the 4,100, I'm going to get out. Yeah, I could do that, Miss K. This gold trade is not printing. 'Tis not printing. May have to kill this. This thing's just dumping. All right, new 5-minute candle here. See if it squeezes up. 20 minutes till top of the hour. What up, Ethan? How you doing? Trying to be patient here, guys, with the gold trade, but it's testing the patience. Well, let's try to keep it green here. Come on, get it up there. Let's go. Push it. Trying to be patient with it because gold, it's so finicky, but it almost always gives a pushback up eventually, right? Except for the one time you're waiting for it. I'm in a buy, Samuel, on gold. We're long. Long 41, 13.3. So we need this to squeeze back to the upside. That's what we need. Squeeze it. Can it hold the 4,100 here and just go? I mean, the question is, do I hold this through 8? I think, you know, if I have the ability, do we hold it through 8 o'clock? I don't know. That could either like give us a huge move up, or it could RIP the account. One or the other. Let's see if the gold can hold and rip up. Be kind of sad if it doesn't. I may have to go cry in the corner. See if this candle can hold above the low here. That would be a good sign. That would be a good sign. New 15-minute candle here. Let's see if it pushes up. I'd like to be out of this before 8 o'clock if possible. I mean, I don't know if I just take this off at break even as far as like daily profit, right? So we're down $70 right now on the account. If it gets back to break even, do I just take it off? Whoa, what's going on here? Look at that. Look at NQ and ES ripping. Come on, gold, where you at? Follow suit. Why are you waiting around, gold? Let's go. Look at ES just go, guys. Holy smokes. NQ and ES are just ripping. They are just ripping. Look at the NQ go. Holy cow. Wore off again. ES up to 74.45. We're in on the ad. Come on, go. Rip it through there. Rip it through there. Rip it. Fill in the gap on the NQ there. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Getting out of it there, guys. Getting out of it. Taking my profits. All right, up 365. I don't know what that was, but it saved us. Woof. Look at this thing just go. Holy smokes. Trump, yeah. Has the war been won again? It might have. You never saw that coming, yeah, me either. It was a higher low, though, sovereignty, right? Look at that thing. That just went 150 points. Helped me get out of that trade, so I'm not going to complain. Able to salvage that disaster. It's going to drop in a half hour. It might. Funny thing is, like, I was almost pressing the button over here on the ES. I was like, I just press the button and get my 5 points. Good thing I didn't. I mean, I would have gotten it, but shouldn't do that, right? It's not a good thing to do. All right, so update one on that funded account from Buell and Ox. 364. That's a good day one on it. That's a good day one. Trader's lunch, eval 205. You guys saw that 100-point trade. That's all I've taken. Yeah, that's it. It's the only 2 accounts I've traded. With a Lucid Flex account, does the drawdown stop trailing once you clear plus 100? Yes. 52,100. Yes, dude. But once you take a payout, 5 $100 days. So if you get to 2,100 and say you take out $1,000, then your drawdown is what you leave in the account. So. Man, I am so tempted to press the button on the ES, but I'm not going to. I kind of expect this to kind of come clean this up here at the 121s at least, but I don't know. I was in that. I just didn't want to hold it anymore. I was able to get out with like about $100 in profit, so I just took it. So if you get to 5,200 and you take 1,000, your drawdown is now yes. Exactly. So just a key to keep in mind there. You don't have to take the payout there, but I would. I 100% would take it and then just size down. You see where that's also retesting that downward trend line there? She's a ripper. And it just feels so easy to press the button and get the 5 points, but I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Now, if NQ can close above 762 on the 5-minute here, I mean, that kind of thing we make new highs. Probably run through the overnight highs here. Yeah, that's what you do, because then you just need $1,000 more to get back to payout again. So, or not even 1,000, 5 $100 days to get back to payout again. Or is it 5 150? It might be 5 150 days on the 50K. I think the 100 days are on the 25K. It might be 150 on the 50K. All right, let me look and see how many people are in the giveaway here. 211. Holy smokes. Probably going to shotgun it. Yeah, probably going to shotgun it. Do I take a bull flag breakout on the freaking ES? I don't know, man. I mean, I could. It's not really the play, though. That's not how I've been trading the ES, so I shouldn't do it. It's not really the play. See the sun shining in on my shoulder over here through the window. We do have the top of the hour coming up, too, pretty soon. On gold, I kind of expect this, guys. But, man, I am so tempted to long here on the ES. I could long here with like a 2 or 3 point stop. Could. I'm going to try it, guys. Stop is so short here. I'm going to try it here on the ES. I mean, the stop is so short. Even if I lose, it's not that big a deal. Three-point stop here. Less than a 3-point stop. Such a cheap trade. It's not the trade I would normally take, but it's just such a cheap spot here. And I could go break even ultra fast. I might do that above this wick here at 48.75. I think I'll go break even above that. So at 48.75, I'm going to go break even. I want to just see it go. You somehow high of the session, yeah. Go and break even now. Protecting myself very quick here. It's got to go. All right, whatever. How did it not? I mean, come on. It didn't take me out of a couple of the accounts. That's all right. Yeah, I think you had to follow the plan there and just went about waited for the above the wick. It probably, yeah, because it didn't quite get there. I don't know. Such a tricky spot coming into the top of the hour. It really is. I don't know. We got 4 minutes to the top of the hour. It's kind of a crapshoot. Feels like it wants to go. Four minutes. Let's see if this thing can squeeze up here. The ES. I feel like it does. I feel like top of the hour here, this thing just rips. At 3 minutes. If NQ can start breaking out here too, that would be a great sign. NQ making a W might be a call. Yeah. I mean, the top of the hour is such a crapshoot, though. The 8 o'clock, the Tokyo. Looks like a bull flag, but you really don't know. 2 minutes. I want to see ES kind of squeeze into that 52 here. Share my screen name for poker, WSOP or MGM. I'm not on there, Wild. I don't play on there usually. What up, P-Long? Come on, squeeze this thing up here. Let's go. I want to see ES rip right through the 52s here. That would be nice. Really like to see it squeeze into like 58 area at the open. 1 minute. Can it do it? Looking like a bull flag here. See if gold's going to push too. All right, 30 seconds. Let's see what it wants to do. Can we take off? To the moon, to the moon. Can we do it? Bull flag, can it play out here? Can it play out at the top of the hour? Here we go. A little pullback here on the ES. Let's see if it rips now. There we go. Squeeze it. Squeeze that thing. Come on, you can do it. Get up there. There we go. Come on, you got more. Give me that 51.25 here. Squeeze that thing up. Go. All right, you guys know I re-entered. You already knew. Squeeze that thing up there. Let's go. Just going to take it. We're at the resistance area. Let's go. Had to re-enter there. Had no choice. Well, we had a choice, but let's go. Oh, shit. I'm still in the trade. I was still in the trade on a couple of the accounts. There we go. Nice little end to the stream there. $500. We'll take it. Pushing us almost up to the 56,000 mark. Close to it. $189 on the Lucid accounts. We'll take it. All right, guys, let's get ready for the giveaway here. Exclamation point MM in the chat. We're about to do the giveaway. We are going to, hold on a second. We are going to shotgun it. Let's shotgun it. I'm going to have 1 minute on the clock. You're going to have to re-enter with 1 minute on the clock here. Exclamation point MM in the chat. Long gold and ES. Let's go. There we are. Gold hitting the target as well. Right there where we thought it was going to go. Let's go. I don't know why the pivot points do this. It annoys me. You have to take that off, put it back on. All right. Nice green day. Green on one funded account. Getting inching closer on those 150Ks. We need now $3,500 or something like that to pass. Feels like it's a long way away, but it's really not. Man, would that have given us that extra? No, it wouldn't have. All right, guys. Exclamation point MM in the chat. You got 1 minute starting now. Go. 1 minute starting now. If you already entered, you got to re-enter. And let's see here. Let's find our specialty race. Let's find our specialty race, guys. We always got to throw Husk in there. Just, you know, he's got to be in there first, right? Max Barkin. You got 15 seconds. Exclamation point MM in the chat. Four, 3, 2, 1. We're going to pick 10 people to participate. So 10 people, you will be participating. Ethan, 5844. You're in there. Daz Bert, you're in there like swimwear. Sharp DXI, you're in there. Trading for SL, you're in there. Let's go. Oops. Okay, wait a second. I think I messed that up. Okay, did I mess that up? I messed up here somehow, guys. What did I do? What do we do here? Is Sharp and then Daz. I messed this up. Oh my goodness. We messed this up. All right, we're going to go Sharp and Daz. I'm just going to write it in there. Price Pulse. Congratulations, you're in the giveaway. Get out of here. Punisher, let's go. You're in the giveaway, Punisher. Volatility Viper, congratulations, you're in the giveaway. The 1 minute edge. That's appropriate for this type of giveaway. You know what I mean? That's appropriate. He likes to edge for 1 minute. Digitanukes. There you go. Digital Nukes. Floki Carpenter. Let's go. All right, let's set it up here. Let's go 60 seconds and bam, we're off. We're off. Trading for SL, trying to make a lead, little run there. Ethan's trying to push out in front. We got double greens in the middle, double blues next to that. How fast can the dildos go here? Come on, red dildo, says who they rooting for there. Husk is up at the top. Ethan. Oh, of course, Ethan's saying, come on, red. The red dildo's in the lead. Red dildo is not messing around. He is not messing around tonight. It's not like the other races. It's like if you get a lead, you typically hold it. So Ethan's probably the winner here. I'd be shocked if he's not. The red rocket launch. Oh, it'd be funny if he pulls back right at the finish line. No, he didn't. Hey, Ethan wins. Let's go. Ethan, congratulations. Send me an email too. methodicalman@gmail.com. I'm going to pin it in the top of the chat there. In the email, I want you to include a screenshot. Click in the top right-hand corner. Screenshot this showing me that you're logged into your account. If you want the Apex or the Lucid account, you don't have to send an email. But if you want a Take Profit Trader or a MyFunded Futures account, you got to send an email. You have the options are 50K Rapid account from MyFunded Futures, 50K Take Profit Trader account, or a 50K Flex account from Lucid, or any size evaluation except for the no activation fee ones from Apex. There you go. those are the options. You don't have to tell me now. You can tell me in the email if you'd like. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Again, if you want to help support the channel, use my coupon code MYTH on Apex, code MM on everything else. I'll be back at 9. Well, actually, it might be a little early tomorrow. We'll see. We'll be back tomorrow morning for you guys. Oh, actually, programming note. I forgot. I'm actually on MyFunded TV tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 10:30. So I might try to fire my stream up, but I may not be able to interact with you guys. But certainly join us over on MyFunded TV from 9 to 10:30 tomorrow morning. And then at the very worst, we'll be on the normal stream at 10:30. So, Digital, you did not win, brother. Sorry. You were in the running, but unfortunately your dildo was too slow. Your balls were too big. They were dragging across the bed, holding you down. So, good luck next time. But I do appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time. Let's go.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise.